Opening scene, mysterious ocean view. A long time ago, a story was told that has intrigued people for thousands of years. It's the tale of a powerful city that disappeared without a trace, swallowed by the ocean. This city was called Atlantis. Some believe it was real, others think it's just a legend. Today, we're going to explore the mystery of Atlantis and try to figure out if it's fact or fiction. Scene: Ancient Greece. Plato writing on papyrus. The story of Atlantis begins with an ancient philosopher named Plato. Over 2000 years ago, Plato wrote about this magnificent city in his books, Timaeus and Critias. Plato didn't just create this story, he said it was passed down to him by Egyptian priests, who claimed that Atlantis existed long before ancient Egypt. Plato told us that Atlantis was a vast island, much larger than Libya and Asia combined. The people who lived there were wealthy, wise, and powerful. They built grand palaces, temples, and gardens. Their society was advanced in many ways, from architecture to technology. It seemed like a perfect civilization. Scene: Beautiful illustrations of Atlantis, palaces, temples. Plato described Atlantis as a city ruled by kings who were descendants of Poseidon, the god of the sea. The city had everything: beautiful palaces, flowing rivers, lush forests, and advanced systems of canals. The Atlanteans were so advanced that they even had a system of water supply that helped them thrive in their city. Their knowledge in science, engineering, and agriculture was ahead of its time. But over time, the people of Atlantis changed. They became greedy and power-hungry. Instead of using their knowledge for good, they began to conquer other lands. The gods, angered by their behavior, decided to punish them. Scene: Dark clouds and earthquake. One day, a massive disaster struck. An earthquake shook the island, and the ground cracked open. Giant waves flooded the city, and within just a day and night, Atlantis was completely swallowed by the ocean. The mighty city was lost forever, and no one ever saw it again. But was this just a story? Was Atlantis real, or is it just a myth? Scene: Researchers and explorers looking at old maps. For centuries, people have tried to find Atlantis. Many believe the city really existed, and over the years, explorers and researchers have suggested many possible locations for its remains. Some believe it might have been in the Mediterranean Sea, near Greece, while others point to the Caribbean or even Antarctica. But despite numerous theories, no one has found solid evidence. Scene: Possible locations of Atlantis. Some researchers think that Atlantis could be the island of Santorini. In ancient times, Santorini was home to the Minoans, a powerful civilization. The Minoans were known for their beautiful artwork, advanced buildings, and technology. But around 1600 BCE, a massive volcanic eruption destroyed the island, causing a huge tsunami that wiped out much of the Minoan culture. Some people believe this disaster might have inspired Plato's story of Atlantis. Others believe that Atlantis might have been in the Caribbean, near the Bermuda Triangle, or even buried beneath the ice in Antarctica. Some even suggest that Atlantis could be hidden beneath the ocean, waiting to be discovered. Scene: Underwater exploration and technology. In recent years, technology has helped scientists and explorers search for Atlantis beneath the sea. With sonar technology and deep-sea exploration tools, they've found ancient shipwrecks, underwater ruins, and mysterious structures. Some even claim to have found a lost city beneath the waves. But so far, no one has found proof that these ruins belong to Atlantis. Scene: Scholars and experts discussing Atlantis. So, is Atlantis real? Or is it just a story created by Plato to teach us a lesson? Many historians believe Plato's tale wasn't meant to be taken literally. Instead, they think it was a moral lesson. The story of Atlantis could be a warning about the dangers of pride, greed, and the fall of powerful civilizations. Plato was known for using stories to teach important lessons about society, justice, and power. Some believe Atlantis was just one of those stories, showing how a perfect society can fall when its people become corrupt. Scene: Beautiful ocean at sunset. Even if Atlantis wasn't a real city, the story still captivates our imaginations. It reminds us of the dangers of greed and arrogance. The legend of Atlantis continues to inspire adventure and mystery, and even today, people are still searching for answers. Scene, text on screen. What do you think? Was Atlantis real or just a story? So, what do you think? Was Atlantis a real city that sank beneath the sea, or was it just a story with a moral? The mystery of Atlantis continues, and people will keep searching for the truth.